Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a band that we love on this channel, and I have a few surprises for you because we haven't done this band in a long time, but they haven't released anything in a long time. They have a new album coming out at the end of October. The name of the band is Aephanemer from France. France. And by the way, this whole album is in French.
Really?
So, surprise, surprise, the song is in French. It's Le Cimetière Marin. Oui, Je ne sais pas. Anyhow, a whole album in French by a French band, I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility, and so much so that it's not, because that's what's happening.
You know what? I'm here for it.
Are you excited about checking a... It's been a long time.
It's been the dog's age.
Yes, it's been a long time. All right, let's fucking go. thought this one was over. All right, so what do you think?
I was going to ask you, what do you think?
I mean, let me just start off by saying that when you cannot afford the Sonic Pump Studios for your music video, you have to do with Les Sonic Pumpy Studios in French. I'm just joking, but I got some Sonic Pump Studio vibes out of this in terms of the setup and everything like that. Yeah. So, two things I gotta say. Man, this is super folky. The melody is incredibly folky. This sounds more like an Insiferum song sung in French than something what I was expecting from them, because the previous releases, their stuff was a lot more melodic death metal driven.
Yeah, this is way more
This is still melodic death metal, but it's a lot folkier.
Way more folkier.
It's way more folkier. It sounds a lot more like Insiferum style melodic death metal, a lot less like Wolfheart. If I'm going to compare those two as two barometers of what melodic death metal feels to me, at least. One more on the folkier side, the other one more on the traditional side, if you will.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a lot folkier. The melody is incredibly folky. Singing in French actually adds to that sense of folkiness of the song a lot. And the vocals, the way they're coming across and being in French, kind of remind me of Trollfest.
Yeah, they're very
trolly,
like quiet and also like a bit trolly.
Yeah, it was almost like Trollfest and Insiferum together as one
in French.
Yeah.
Thank God it wasn't Quebecois French.
No, it doesn't matter to me. I don't understand either one.
No, but the Quebecois French would have been like I don't know.
Let's not piss off the people in Montreal. There's good people on both sides. So
good people on both sides, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, on both sides of the province. On the Quebec side of the province and on the Ontario side of the province line, I should say. Yeah, so that's what I were in start. Very folky, love the French. I think it adds to the folkiness of the song.
Very folky. I love the French.
No, the singing.
I know, but it sounds like
French in general.
The people.
No, like I love some people, not all French. Not all French are built the same.
I guess.
You know, just saying.
I guess.
I like some. I dislike others. Look, I don't like to put everybody in the same pot here.
True.
There's good people on both sides. Yeah, there's fucking good people everywhere.
God, I knew that quote.
You can't just paint everybody with the same brush. Like, what the fuck? Seriously.
Crazy that quote's like actually usable.
Yeah, exactly. Who would have
thought? He used it in the wrong.
Yeah, in the wrong place.
In the wrong place.
Wrong time. Anyhow, what do you think?
That was also one of the first things I was gonna say. That was very, very folky. The vocals feel low, like sound wise, but everything else is also kind of like with it being that everything else is not really that heavy, so it allows them to feel like there's no. What I mean by the vocals are low, I mean like there doesn't feel like there's power behind them. It just feels like
there's more melody in the vocal delivery.
There's more melody in the vocals, but it's more folky and kind of low, and there's not much power behind it. And I feel like the song is missing.
But the song itself is also very bouncy.
The song itself is also within line, so I feel like it's missing some oomph. I don't know. There's something about the song that's missing some oomph. But when it comes to just being a full-on folky track, it does that very well.
I think the chorus could have been a little bit bigger.
And I think that's probably what have fixed it. And I don't mean like heaviness. I just mean like something needs to happen here. If you're gonna have a folky track, you need a big chorus. And if you're gonna, if you want to add in heaviness, that could also happen. But I don't think it was really needed. Heaviness is not really needed within the track. I think a big chorus, like you said, would definitely help that. But yeah, other than that, I enjoyed it. The French, it doesn't sound weird because some languages, when you metallify some languages, they sound a little bit off. But the French sounds good, man.
Yeah, I think the French plays really well into the folk sound. And I think that's one of the key things for me. I'm a big fan of folk metal, period, right? But I'm also a big fan of folk metal when the band sings in their own language,
Yeah,
whatever it is that they're playing.
Yeah, 'cause
I just connect more. For me, I personally connect more,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
with a
yeah.
band like This is kind of like Corpaclani style,
Lead corporate cleaning.
not super heavy, not super big. It has the melody footprint of Insiferum, but in terms of the overall calmness that the song has,
The calmness is corporate cleaning, but what
feels
corporate
more like
cleaning,
a Corpaclani ballad.
Corporate cleaning has what I was just saying. Corporate cleaning has more of an umph towards certain elements within the track that
There's more bounce.
There's more bounce within the track, whether it's a louder accordion or something like that that allows the song not to feel low. This song needs because it just becomes a folk track without.
It's almost like a folk lullaby.
Yeah, there's no umph to it to allow you to be like da 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 da. Like there's no that's why when you said more a bigger or cinematic type chorus,
I think that
nail on the head.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously, I agree. I was the one that said it,
Oh.
but yeah, because this song kind of has a little bit of a folk lullaby to it, so it kind of dulls you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind being dulled by a song, but I feel like at some point in time, I need something to kind of like bring me back a little bit, like reanimate me, sort of speak. And the chorus in this song doesn't do that. The chorus in the song stays very connected with the overall. I don't want to use the word dullness, but the overall calmness that the song really provides. And I think maybe having a chorus that just opens up the song a little bit more allows the track to be a little bit more dynamic, because the song itself is not very dynamic. It has great melody, it has a great vibe, but it's not a very dynamic song. It stays, it's like you're floating in the ocean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the boat is not even rocking. You're just like going whatever the current is taking you. It just has a very calm demeanor to the track. And looking back at some of their previous songs where they had a little bit more of that umph, they had a little bit more of that size. This song cuts that size like a lot. So there's an adjustment period for me as a listener going from the old stuff into this stuff. Not just because this is super folkier than anything that they've ever released, but also like the lack of size in the track, the lack of the heavier guitars, the lack of the heavier vocals, even pushing the vocal range a little bit. And I'm not saying that this song really calls for it. That's not what I'm saying. But it's a track that creates such a big divide, specifically because I haven't heard anything from this new album. This is my first take. So considering where they left off to where I'm picking it up now, there's just such a huge gap that it's going to take me a little bit more time. Not only because everything is in French, but this folkier approach is definitely something different.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to take me a couple of listens to get into it. But I think they do it really well. I think it's, and once again, if you're going to go with this folkier sound, having it in French, for me, it's the winning formula. I think it works better off from a vocal standpoint for somebody who's not English speaking. Going with your native language allows you to bring more melody to the vocal delivery, which then matches the overall melody that the song has. And I think that's a much easier connection to make versus you trying to sound melodic in your delivery in a language that's not yours.
That's not yours.
That might be difficult. We've checked out some bands where the accent really plays a role in how the song comes across.
Sometimes the accent doesn't bother. Sometimes it does.
If it's if you're delivering in harsh vocals and it's a heavy delivery, you can get away with an accent.
Dude, there's some bands that have an accent with the clean vocals. Let me not. Kanis Kulimaton, his accent is quite there, you know. And Donna Sol. Well, was it Donna Sol? Yeah, Donna Solace.
Before the Donna.
Before.
No, both. He's in Donna Solace.
He's in Donna Solace,
yeah,
but he's a vocalist in Donna Solace.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. In that too, his vocals, his clean vocals, his accent's there, dude.
It is there,
but
it
doesn't bother you.
No, it doesn't, because I think it fits with the vibe that they've created musically.
But some accents doesn't do that.
I know, I agree. Some songs becomes a little bit more perturbing. Like it just kind of bothers you in the back of your head, like the way some, not the whole song, but certain words, the way they get enunciated, it just feels like so off. And I think it's more noticeable. I think when you're singing in like a more folkier song, your delivery has to be way better.
Yeah.
Because you have to be on par with the overall melody of the song. If your delivery is not on, then the whole thing goes to shit. So I think it's a good idea to go with singing in French, specifically if this is going to be the sound, a more folkier sound. I think plays better off going with your native language, where you feel more comfortable and you can choose words that you can enunciate in a way that adds to the overall melodic drive that the song has already musically. You're adding the vocals onto it. That's my take. All right. What's your take? Hit us up in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.